Let's talk about controversy. You know, the word we always associate with big reputable brands like Amazon, Disney, and surprisingly Nintendo. And I only say surprising because Nintendo usually is a pretty clean image, and they are the gaming industry's equivalent to North Korea regarding anything related to their brand, business, or image. They will fucking nuke you over Sphincter the Goomba having his namesake the same as one of their most iconic characters. Well, not this time, Nintendo, dumb! I'll fight with gun in hand and brain and key to defend my beloved OC here from all you Nintendo doo-doo ninjas out there. Find around and fuck out, cocksucker. That being said, what's good with Bowser Jr.'s eyes in the ads for the Mario Galaxy movie? Continuing on with the whole topic of controversy, the Super Mario franchise is one of the ones that has surprisingly little amounts of it, at least in my opinion. And if there is controversy, it's oftentimes very minor. You have to acknowledge the thin tightrope of media discourse, where the bigger the controversy, the more likely something's up, and then you get the other side of the special little autistic spectrum, where the controversy is so little and hyper-specific that you wonder if Shigeru Miyamoto shoved a plunger in the individual person's anus. Recently, this exact spectrum was showcased amongst various people in the Mario community, with the latest installment of Big Mario Media, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, a movie that is being heavily hyped up and talked about non-stop online. And the thing I have in common with a lot of terminally online fuckheads off Twitter, or X or whatever it's called, with algorithmically generated takes is that I'm quite hypocritical. Case in point, my first video on the topic, which focused on the movie's hoarding of content that will probably be either the film's detriment or the film's minuscule tourist issue. Fucking little nostalgia bait ass trailers. My point being that the controversies of the Mario Galaxy movie are stupid and fucking pointless to talk about. Oh man, they are fun to talk about. The first big controversy, and the only one you can really find when you look it up on Google at the moment, is the fact that people have a problem with the voice actor chosen for Rosalina, Brie Larson, who is not my favorite actress in the universe, ever since that mid-ass Captain Marvel movie at least, but I personally feel is a competent choice. A lot of the dislike for her seems to stem from a few factors. Primarily, which I agree with, is the choice to once again promote big-name celebrities as voices for the character roles versus the optimal choice of professional voice actors to be credited and given more attention. That I think us animation buffs could agree on. But secondarily, let's just be honest, this shit is rooted in sexism. I mean, it's not like Chris Pratt was given flack for his selection of Mario, because a lot of people thought he didn't even fit the role there very well. But much of the backlash came from his personal life and how that sparked tons of understandable ridicule. But the difference here is that Brie doesn't really have any dirt on her, outside of maybe some dumbass take on the internet that she made the choice to post. She hasn't done anything abhorrent, so why the fuck are people hating? Is it really Oonga Boonga Mina like women? Is she gonna be wokeified and turned into a girl boss? Fuck you mean? She was a girl boss since day one, sweetheart! This voice suits Rosalina pretty well, and it helps that she seems to be a big fan of the Mario Galaxy games, even tossing out her old boyfriend over a level in the first game. I get that there's questionable choices being made with the VA department at Illumination, but I think Brie is a fine addition to the cast, and let's hope she doesn't butcher the character. It's promising that she's showing care for the Lumas in the trailers, no matter how psychotic some of them can get. The other even stupider controversy is regarding Bowser Jr.'s eyes. Yeah, I can see that his eyes are different from his 3D renders, but I can also see that this take is stupid. Like, sure, it looks like that one image of the black hole and gives an uncanny valley feel from a design philosophy standpoint, but they act like this choice is going to cause more bombings on the Middle East or some shit. I remember a brief controversy back in 2017 over skeletons and Coco having eyes, but you know what? Nobody fucking cares about that shit anymore, because the movie is one of Pixar's best. Like I said, it's silly how the eyes look hyper-realistic, and to be honest, his voice is a little wonky too, but that doesn't correlate with good critiques of beloved characters. It would be a whole different story if the design was changed flat out. Look at Bowser from the Mario Bros movie from the 90s. Holy shit. Y'all grew up lucky with this fucking design. Good luck surviving social media warfare back then. You'd get your leg blown off to smithereens for saying you like Dennis Hopper's hair. They get the iconography 99% correct everywhere else. And if you say, well, he doesn't have 69 bristles on his paintbrush when it's supposed to be 67, fuck y'all, he looks fine. Big enough high-pitched voices and green people. It sounded pseudo-racist. racist. Yoshi had received mild dislike for his voice. There was illiterate commentary about how Yoshi should be voiced by his original Japanese voice actor and nothing else, when we all know that would never happen given how the Charles Martinet debacle went with the first film. But once his voice was revealed in the teasers, everyone had a mixed reaction. Kinda sounds like a Gungan's impression of a green dino, but at least it captures the essence of the character, which to me matters first and foremost. Like, Chris Pratt's Mario is not good because he both barely sounds like Mario, and he doesn't really feel like Mario either. Yoshi's the only one of the two where, albeit easy to imitate, he nails the character's persona, but kinda sold with his voice. Not really much else I want to say about this character, I just hope he doesn't sound grating to my precious ears. Wait, Donald Glover is voicing Yoshi? I have to hear more of his raspy camp voice. I'm on my ballin' each and every day. And last controversy is Bento existing. Yeah, I guess there's controversy regarding that. According to a Single Game Rant article, fitting title on the site, in quote, Nintendo fans are not happy about, this better not be some dumbass transphobia shit. Anyways, mad that this isn't Toadette or Wario? What the fuck? Is that even a controversy? No, it's a combination of baby Nintendo man-children being needy and this article being blatant click farming. Why? Because the article is a waste of fucking time. It just goes over the trailer of needlessly lengthy detail and only has one paragraph talking about Bento. I bet you good money that some 1% of the population troglodytes are going to be complaining about trans representation in this film. Like, it ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Anyways, that's all I have to say that's worth talking about. Most of this film actually has a lot of positive reception, and I'm personally excited still, but I had to honestly mention some of those smooth brain takes that the minority had in mind. Once again, proving that you can't satisfy everyone. And just like how Nintendo is not satisfied with my OC Sphincter the Goomba, like, leave him alone and leave me alone, he's minding his business and is an intentional creation for me, the creator. He has a purpose and a role to fill, and that's good.